Come right here, my loves. Pull up your chair, fix your crown, and grab something hot to drink because tonight's tea is going to touch your soul. If this is your first time at Auntie's table, welcome home, sis. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and drop a quick in the comments with the city or country you're watching from. I want to see where all my strong queens are sipping from tonight. All right, now that we're all family, let's get into this cup. I became a mother at 19. Single, broke, scrubbing hospital floors at night while studying nursing by day. My little girl was my entire world. Every extra penny went to her. Ballet lessons, private tutors, designer shoes I couldn't pronounce. I never let her feel the struggle. When she turned 16, I gave her my mother's pearl necklace, the one that survived 2 wars and 3 generations. She wore it once, then said it looked old-fashioned. I smiled, put it back in the velvet box, and never brought it up again. That should have been my first warning. Fast forward 25 years. She's engaged to Mr. Instagram famous, with the rented Lambo and rented personality. The wedding was set to be the event of the year. 400 guests, flowers flown in from Dubai, 3 dress changes, the whole circus. I didn't say a word about the cost. Instead, for 9 straight months after my another shifts, I sat at my sewing machine with tears in my eyes and love in every stitch. Recreating the exact wedding gown my grandmother wore in 1968 and my mother wore in 1992. Real antique French lace that crossed oceans. Pearls I sewed one by one while watching her old baby videos on repeat. Every single stitch was a prayer. Let this child remember where she came from. The day I unveiled it, I had butterflies like it was my own wedding day. I carried it in like it was made of gold. She looked at it for 5 whole seconds, then laughed. Not a sweet laugh. A cold, sharp one I'd never heard from my baby before. Mom, seriously, it looks like a dress for poor people. We're doing Vogue, not Village. Her fiancé smirked. His mother actually snorted. Something inside me cracked right there in my living room. But I kept my face soft, folded the dress gently, kissed her forehead, and said, "Okay, baby. Whatever makes you happy." That night I cried in the shower so hard my knees gave out. But tears don't raise children, and they don't teach lessons either. 2 weeks before the wedding, they flew in a $48,000 imported gown from Paris. Crystal beading, 12-foot train, the whole fantasy. I paid half without complaining. Then, 48 hours before I do, disaster. The final fitting. One of the bridesmaids, drunk on champagne, spilled an entire bottle of red wine down the front, then stepped on the train and ripped it clean in half, trying to help. Panic. Screaming. The designer in Paris said no replacement could arrive in time. My daughter locked herself in the bridal suite and cried like the world was ending. Her fiancé was on the phone yelling at assistants. His mother kept saying, "This is what happens when you don't hire professionals from the beginning." I sat quietly in the corner sipping tea, watching the chaos like it was a movie. At 2 a.m., my daughter came to my hotel room barefoot, mascara everywhere. She whispered, "Mommy, do you still have that dress?" I let the silence sit for a full 10 seconds. Then I opened the closet, took out the garment bag, and laid that poor people dress on the bed. She slipped it on with shaking hands. "Sis." When that lace touched her skin, it was like the ancestors themselves hugged her. It fit like it had been waiting 25 years for her body. She looked in the mirror and burst into fresh tears. This time not from panic, but from something deeper. She kept touching the pearls and saying, "Mama, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever worn." The wedding day. She walked down the aisle in my dress. The church went dead silent. Then everybody started crying at the same time. Her father, who hadn't shed a tear in 20 years, sobbed out loud. The video hit 68 million views in a week. Vogue called it the most authentic bridal moment of the decade. Every caption online said the same thing. This is what real wealth looks like. The mother-in-law tried to take credit. My daughter shut her down on microphone. This dress was made by my mother's hands and my ancestors' prayers. Nothing you can rent will ever compare. Today, the dress hangs in her closet like a queen. She and her husband renewed their vows last month. Guess what she wore again? And every single night she sends me a picture of our granddaughter sleeping on the train of that gown, whispering, "Thank you for teaching me what money can't buy." So tell me, sis, have you ever watched someone throw away gold just to beg for it when the fake diamonds crumbled? Type in the comments if the universe has ever made someone circle all the way back to what they disrespected. Let me see those crowns in the comments. I read every single one. New tea drops tomorrow night, 7 p.m. sharp. Same place, same table. If you're not subscribed yet, fix that right now so you never miss a drop. Auntie loves you. Stay priceless, stay powerful, and never forget. What's handmade with love will always outshine what's bought with ego. Moi.